Good evening. Sorry, I tried to go a little 1950s, what was that? Count Dracula. Yeah, you say good evening. Anyways, tonight's shave is brought to you by the kind folks at Stirling Soap. Tonight we'll be using Satsuma. Satsuma is a beautiful orange scent. I looked up the scent notes before the shave because I couldn't remember exactly what they were. I knew it was orange and I wanted to say bay rum, but Stirling has it listed as mandarin orange and a mix of oriental spices. But it's absolutely lovely scent. Last year I missed it. This year, when it came back, I snatched it up right away. And I also have the Splishity Splash, non-menthol, of course. And then for a razor, I'm using the Above the Tie Windsor Pro with the SB90 plate. A lot of people don't like this razor because it's the one from Above the Tie that was manufactured in China. And I think that they, excuse me for a second, there's going to be some noise. I forgot to put water in my sink. I think that they mainly did that with this razor to try to bring an offering that wasn't so expensive, because the regular Windsor, I believe, starts at like $130 something, $140 something. It's by no means an inexpensive razor, but it's a very beautiful razor. Today's bowl is going to be the Captain's Choice, and my brush today is going to be my AKA custom brush that I had him make for me. I need to get me a scale so I can start weighing my soap to know, so I can tell you exactly how much soap I am using. But look at the lather it makes. I started off with 15 mLs of water in it. And I've added another 5, so for a total of 20. I probably use anywhere from a half a teaspoon to maybe a whole teaspoon of soap tonight. But let's get on with the shave. Really, so ready for this shave. Been looking forward to it all day. The knot I have in this brush is my King Titan knot. And this one is one that is more geared towards a face latherer. It has more than enough spine to bowl lather. That's what I did. Never splayed it once. It's good for face lathers. You just saw it splays. It has good enough backbone and it has decent scrub. And really soft tips. I still have a few of them available. If you have a handle you'd like it set in, feel free to send me the handle so that I could make sure it gets set to the proper depth in that handle. and tell me how you mainly lather. My blade I have in here is a second use Nasset. I've never understood why people have such a hang up over this razor. I don't know if this one's more aggressive than their usual one, because this one's definitely has enough blade feel. This one doesn't play around. It reminds me a lot, actually, of their of the SE one. From ATT, from above the tie. Their Artist Club single edge. That thing has blade feel for days. The aluminum one wasn't near as bad. It was still aggressive, but it was more tolerable. It wasn't anywhere as bad, and I say as bad, bad being a relative term. I enjoyed how the stainless felt. A lot of people felt it was way too aggressive. I feel like my lather beard there. I love Stirling soap. It lathers so easy. Makes such a good lather. Smells amazing. And their price is just so good. You know, anybody who's new to wet shaving, I tell them Stirling, because Stirling is a good bang for your buck soap. You don't want to scare people off and tell them, holy caw. You know, or some of these soaps that are so that are high end. when I say high end, I don't mean that they're I don't mean it's a better soap. By any means. But to me, $14 a tub of soap isn't scary to get into it. And plus Stirling has so many scent offerings. They're easy to lather. Easy on the wallet. The scent strengths are always good. I don't think I've ever gotten a weak scented soap from them. Not that I could recall. But this soap smells so good. I love that orange, the spices. In a lot of ways, it reminds me of the what are those candies? Yeah. Fruit slices or something like that. But they're all shaped like an orange slice, like a wedge. And it might be orange flavored or strawberry or whatever, but there's that hint of some kind of spice in there with it. That's what this soap reminds me of. When you eat one of those orange ones and you could smell it as you're eating it. I don't think it's just the regular fruit slices. I don't know if they're called spiced ones or what. Such a good razor though. Definitely has a lot of blade feel. I really have to be careful on my neck because I get irritation real bad on my neck from razors with too much blade feel. Generally just have to go slower. Which is hard for me because I think I shave kind of fast sometimes. Oh, wow, that's a good shave. Love the smell of that soap. It's so good. Let me get cleaned up and I'll be right back. Over what we used tonight. First of all, we used my Smiles for Miles soap scooper with my little spoon thingy in it, and it has a little baby Smiles for Miles coin in there. Use my Captain's Choice heavy duty copper bowl. Above the tie Windsor Pro with the SB90 plate there. I use my AKA Brushworks tie-dye handle I had him make for me. And this has my 26mm King Titan knot in it. Then we use the Stirling Satsuma, which is a beautiful mandarin orange with oriental spices. Just a lovely, lovely scent. After my shave, I rinse with warm water, cool water. Then I use witch hazel. Then I follow it up with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C face oil there. If you see the stickers, I got those at TJ Maxx. Because you can find stuff for really cheap there versus the prices at other places. Let's finish it off with some Splishity Splash. Such a beautiful orange scent. Love it. Last year I remembered it being a almost like an orange bay rum, but it's definitely not. It's just a very lovely scent. Nowhere near a bay rum to my nose. I just really enjoy the way that orange and the oriental spices come together. They just work really, really well together. But tomorrow's shave is going to be with the Rod George prototype handle here. And the soap shall be 345 Soap Company Estes. Excuse me. I have to pick a brush to match. So I have to get that label in here and see what works the best with it. And then we will go from there. But until then, thank you for joining me for another Pelagic Shave. I'm your host, Cullen. And if you don't know, now you know. So that's about that. And, you know, now you know. What is it that my buddy Sig says? We aren't obsessed, we are dedicated. I really like that. And then he says, plus we're a little crazy. That's the truth. When he said that, it just cracks me up every time I watch his videos. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out, Sig Solo. He's over in Greenland. Good guy. He does a bunch of real neat comparison videos. But give him a subscribe and check him out. But we'll see you tomorrow. Good Lord willing. Until then, take care, be safe, and God bless.